completely this way or that. There is many polls are giving a big range to the BJP. Even our poll gives 300 to 330 as the range for the BJP and 59 to 69 to the Congress party. Are you saying the directions are completely wrong? Because before exit poll day, we had a discussion and debate, and you said maybe a little below the 272 mark, but certainly they will form the government. So we're quibbling over numbers and whether they're significantly on the right side of 272, but not on the left side of 272. But the feeling and the statements from the opposition, are they saying something that we are not as journalists?
So, Navika, I think the direction of some of the polls, some of the polls are giving 400. So that's a different matter. I'm not even going to get into it because I didn't go. Now, what I'm hearing is, I'll first tell you, in 2020, when the Bihar assembly elections took place, the Times of India got me to write an edit page piece that Tejasvi has won. It was written. And then he lost when the real results came out. That piece was written, it was a waste of my time. Huh? So anyway, and this is the paper to which you are affiliated, 2020. So big errors can happen. So I'm just, I'll tell you where
so you're saying it wasn't printed?
I'm being very
You were saying it was not printed? It was just kept ready?
I wrote it.
No, but did it go to print? Did it go to print?
Pardon?
Did it go to print?
And then it was all different. The piece
So
was written that Tejasvi has won. They wanted it before.
Good journalists keep both scenarios ready.
No, but
hear you,
to be
Navika,
fair to her,
details.
obviously, Tejasvi was almost on the verge of becoming chief minister at that point of time.
So he is my guru. I learnt everything from him, I must say on air. So as a Shagird, I'm adding, the margin was only 13,000 votes statewide added between Tejasvi and the NDA.
Exactly.
NDA केवल 13,000 वोटों से आगे था.
And if he would not have done the cardinal mistake of giving 70 seats to Congress, 35 देते ना तो इस समय तेजस्वी यादव चीफ मिनिस्टर होते बिहार के. That's it. You know, it's like that.
राहुल की रैली भी कम कर.
रैलियां थोड़ी कम करा देते. तेजस्वी को रोकना पड़ा था राहुल गांधी.
वरना
तेजस्वी चीफ मिनिस्टर होते. ठीक बात.
Yeah. So her way of analyzing is right. That at that point of time he was almost there.
So Jem Rook, okay, that was then, and you're saying it was a fine margin. Mistakes can happen in a fine margin of that kind. Tomorrow, what are you expecting? Fine margin or the direction and the comfortable, past the halfway mark position? Is that going to be a reality, or are we going what Akhilesh Yadav and Rahul Gandhi are thinking, 295 for the Congress and the India Alliance?
I'm with Yashwant ji and I'm with Sabha. Direction clear है. Cliffhanger भी नहीं है. If at all, it can alter in a small range below the peak forecast. The peak forecast is going at 401 or beyond. उसके शायद थोड़े नीचे range में play हो सकता है, लेकिन cliffhanger नहीं होगा. Very clear.
So you're saying it's going to be a clear mandate?
Absolutely.
Totally clear and no. So Harshvardhan Tripathi.
Also because just I will add to the data. Why it is not a cliffhanger? Because the vote share gaps are huge. If you look into the vote share given, national vote share given by almost all the serious pollsters, it is almost like 40% for the BJP and 20% for the Congress. Yes. So you are looking at a 20...
But you have to see India.
No, that's fine. But the problem is not India. Problem is the 200 seats approximate where it is Congress versus the BJP. Yeah. Mr. Modi is winning not because India is losing. Mr. Modi is winning because Congress has been losing. 14 and 19 both. The problem is not the non-Congress opposition leaders of this country. Yeah. Problem is with the Congress performance against Mr. Modi. That's the crux of it.
How many are you giving to the Congress?
Congress, we are saying that they might be crossing 70 and they will get at least the official position of leader of opposition this time. That we are confident about.
Harshvardhan Tripathi.
देखिए, मुझे लगता है कि यशवंत जी ने जो कहा और निर्जया जी ने जो कहा, मैं उसको थोड़ा सा कुछ एक दो चीज़ें बताता हूँ. 2007 गुजरात इलेक्शन, सबने कहा था बहुत टफ इलेक्शन है, 2017 गुजरात इलेक्शन, सबने कहा था बहुत टफ इलेक्शन है, और 2017 में जो नंबर आया था वो 99 था। 2018 एमपी इलेक्शन, सबने कहा था किधर भी मुट्ठी खुल सकती है, कमलनाथ की सरकार बन गई थी। ये ठीक बात है कि एग्जिट पोल्स कई बार गलत हुए हैं, कई बार सही हुए हैं, लेकिन आमतौर पर 2004, 2009, 2014, 2019 जो भी पार्लियामेंट्री इलेक्शन का एग्जिट पोल रहा है उसका डायरेक्शन एकदम क्लियर रहा है। असेंबली इलेक्शंस में कई बार हुआ है, क्योंकि आप जब वेव देख रहे होते हैं तो अब 3 से 77 बीजेपी जाएगी, तो वेव उनके साथ भी है और ममता बनर्जी के साथ भी वेव है। वहां आपको सही असेसमेंट करना थोड़ी मुश्किल होती है। लेकिन ये जो इलेक्शन है, पैन इंडिया ब्रांड नरेंद्र मोदी जबरदस्त तरीके से काम कर रहा है, वोट लेकर आ रहा है, और सबसे बड़ी बात, जिसके घर पहुंचने में गड्ढा था, सड़क नहीं बनी थी, खंबे बने थे, 10 साल से नहीं बने थे, 3 साल में बन के तैयार हो गए, एग्जिट पोल उससे अच्छा कौन सा देगा? वो नंबर में आता है।
So, Yashwant Deshmukh, my question once again is only this. Also, body language. I'm a political reporter by training. Body language se kya lag raha hai? When the India Alliance leaders get together and talk about Andolan, they talk about Kafan, and somebody says Modi media polls, shows a little bit of nervousness and lack of confidence?
No, not nervousness, not lack of confidence. They are absolutely confident. They know what is going to come. What I am worried about, that's why I said, and that is serious, Navika, that there is a sense of, I can sense a direction of election denialism. Yes. And that is very, 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 very wrong for democracy, for the healthy democracy.
This is the real threat.
You know, that is the real threat. You know, and that why I'm saying this real threat, and it's problematic for them, Jay, because within 3 months, 4 months, there are 4 assembly elections, which I am saying with full responsibility. 3 out of those 4, Congress stands a bright chance of winning. So if you go into election denialism, you are going against bonkers.
Well, I agree with one thing that has been said on this panel. There should be no denialism, and grace in defeat is the hallmark of our democracy. And Nirja, you will remember, Sabha, you will remember Vajpayee ji in 2004. He said, my party has lost, but democracy and India have won. We also remember the time with one vote when the Vajpayee government fell on the floor of the House, and Girdhar Gomang, the then Orissa Chief Minister of the Congress Party, he was a Chief Minister but came as an MP and voted, yet Vajpayee did not contest, and he vacated his position as the Prime Minister. We do hope that tomorrow there will be no sorrow in defeat and no gloating in victory, and we hope at the end of the day it is India's democracy, a democracy made of you and me, the people of India, that will survive, that will hold its head high. And tomorrow, we will see the results as any mature democracy does. With interest, waiting for surprises, but accepting whatever people of India have voted for. So join us tomorrow, 6 a.m., and we will present to you what's at stake, how the results are coming, who's beating whom, and where are the close contests going. All of that fast and absolutely sure and correct on Times Now. June 4th with Times Now. We'll see you tomorrow.